landlord kept breaking into my apartment, so I moved out quietly. I counted the times, 23. That's the strangest part of this, maybe. I know because after the 4th or 5th time, when things started going missing and getting rearranged and my mail started arriving already opened, I set up a small camera and a door sensor that logged every entry to my phone. My landlord, Mr. Henderson, had a master key. He said it was for emergencies and maintenance, standard stuff. I didn't think much of it at first. He seemed like a decent guy, but then my food started disappearing. My jewelry box was always slightly out of place. My personal documents were being moved. I told myself I was being paranoid. Then I found my grandmother's necklace on the floor when I'd never dropped it. That's when I set up the camera. The first entry logged at 2:47 p.m. on a Tuesday. I was at work. There he was, Mr. sent into my apartment, walking straight to my bedroom, going through my dresser drawers, my nightstand, my bathroom cabinet. He wasn't there for maintenance. He was just looking, going through my life like it was his to browse. It happened again, and again, and again, 23 times in 6 months. Sometimes he'd stay for 5 minutes. Sometimes my underwear drawer, my mail, my medications. When I confronted him, he laughed, relax. I'm just making sure everything's okay. You're being dramatic. My lease was ending anyway. I found a new place across town and moved out without telling him my new address. Then I left the old apartment stage. Some furniture, some boxes. The camera still up, the door sensor still logging, and inside a locked closet were the things he'd been going through for months. I waited, the alarm himself into an apartment I no longer lived in, going straight for the closet. He wasn't confused. He knew exactly where to go because he'd been going there for months. He wasn't alone. A second man. They had a bag. They were loading it. I saved the footage. Pulled the 6 months of door sensor logs. Called the police. Accomplice had a record for exactly this kind of thing. He tried to spin it as a misunderstanding. Said he was just checking on the property. But the footage didn't lie. 23 entries, 6 months of documentation, and the bag full of my belongings. He's facing charges now. Breaking and entering. Theft. Harassment. My new apartment has a lock that means something. And only one person has the key. Me.